Hello and welcome to this edition of Bayou Time. I'm your host, Keith Weissite, licensed clinical social worker with Terrebonne Home Care. Very glad you're joining us. However you may be joining us, we appreciate it very, very much. And you know, we at HTV always like to bring you information on some of the people that are running for some election here in our area. We'd like to welcome into the show Mr. Perry J. Naquin.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, you're very welcome. All right. Of course, running in District 9. So maybe, Mr. Perry, you could tell the people a little bit about yourself for those people that don't know you.
Yes, sir. I'm originally from Pointe-Chan, but I live in Montague and been there all my life.
Okay.
I'm 74 years old and I'm retired.
Okay. Retired from what?
Tugboat captain.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, towing boats, towing
Okay.
barges.
Okay.
Used to deliver boats overseas.
Oh, wow. So you were out on the toast for a long time.
Oh, yeah. And
Okay.
now I just retired.
Okay. When did you retire, if you don't mind, Mr.
About
Perry?
20 years ago.
About 20 years ago. All right. And Barry, you've been living down in Montague since then?
20 years.
20 years
20
in
years or
Montague.
longer.
Okay. Wow. Very good. So you've been down in District 9 for a long time.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is it about being and living down there that's special?
Well, it's mostly the heritage that we have with the young kids growing up and
Okay.
everything, with the environmental.
Okay.
And bayous need to be cleaned up where it have some good drainage,
Right.
because right now they're plugged up, and if a storm would happen to hit, it would all go inside the pumps,
Right.
and then we'd have a major catastrophe.
Okay. Well, and as somebody who spent so much time on the water, I would think that you would be one of those people that could really recognize and be able to be a good resource for helping figure out how those need to be cleaned and what needs to happen, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I actually I was in the construction business for a while.
Okay.
Driving polens, making buckheads and everything,
Okay.
and digging ditches.
Right.
I dug many ditches for a pipeline in the marsh with my daddy.
Oh, wow.
So,
And so people keeping their ditches clean, people being able to keep the ditches in the areas where water is moving is something you're familiar with.
right, more water needs to move.
Right.
Because you could get draw mosquitoes,
Right?
all kind of, like in the back of Montague, for instance, the alligators are coming out in people's backyards.
Right?
And
It's something we got to be careful of. Something we got to be aware of.
There's some awesome older people
Right?
that can't do that for themselves already,
Right?
and it's just a big nuisance.
Okay. What are the people telling you now that people know that you're running? Now that people know that you want to be on the parish council seat for District 9, what are they telling you as some of the needs that need to be addressed?
They want to hear from the voice, like I told a bunch of people already. We need to hear from them what they really want to be done on the parish, because we not want to know everything.
Right. You can't know everything. We don't want to assume, right?
We don't want to assume. We want to hear the voice from the people in
Okay.
the parish.
Okay.
And if I do get in office, I would like to call a meeting maybe once a month or once every couple of months to just address all the problems we got.
Kind of a town hall meeting, if you will,
Like a
right?
town hall
Just kind of
meeting.
find
Yes,
out
sir.
what
Yeah.
the pulse is. And have you been able to keep track of how things are going with everybody down in Pointe-Chan? Because
Yeah.
listen, I know there's a difference between Montague and Pointe-Chan.
Oh, yeah.
But you know, a lot of those people and a lot of the people from Île Jean Charles that have kind of, you know, they've been
Right.
moved in their different area, and so things have changed there quite a bit. Are you still kind of have your finger on the pulse of what's happening down in Pointe-Chan?
Yeah, the insurance is killing everybody on it.
That's a really big thing.
That's a big issue, because the insurance people and the heritage down the bayou, we're trying to get people to move in to build up the parish.
Right? Try and bring some economic development,
Try to
right?
bring the economic development back into status,
Okay.
that everybody would be happy.
Right, right. Okay. Is there something about the parish? Is there something that being a councilman for District 9 that you can bring to help the parish? Are there some things that you want to do as a councilman that'll help the
I'd
parish?
like the sidewalks, like in Lafayette Woods or every place, it's all tore up, and people trips on there, you know.
So it's a safety hazard
It's a safety
there.
hazard. It would probably protect the parish from getting a lawsuit
Okay.
if they break a leg or if they trip on there, because there's a lot of handicapped people living in Montague and Lafayette Woods,
Okay,
and also Village East,
right,
Presque, all in them areas.
okay,
We need to address all these sidewalks.
right. And you know, we're always encouraging people to kind of get out. We're encouraging people to move around. And here it's starting to get a little bit cooler. People are excited about being able to do that. They need to do that safely.
They will be moving around, and
Yeah.
the sidewalks in real bad shape,
Okay. And that's
cracked
just,
and broken cement,
okay, okay,
and a lot of people will ask me too about speed bumps.
oh, okay,
Because they pass so fast on the back street with them kids,
okay.
and
So maybe getting some speed bumps
get the
in
speed bumps
strategic areas.
They don't even stop at the stop signs.
Okay.
They just keep on going straight, and we've got a bunch of little bitty kids in the back. Talk about them 7, 8 years old.
Right,
You know, they all the time playing on the road.
right. And so that's one of those things with
So one of
regards to
those things we
safety.
got in line too, you know.
Safety issue. Okay. We got about 30 seconds left. Is there something that you want the people to know? What do you want to tell the people in District 9 about why they should vote for you?
I would like to hear what they think about it. They
Okay.
can call me at 24 hours a day
Okay.
at 985-856-7564,
856-7564.
and then they can just call and let me know anytime, 24 hours a day,
Always available.
always available.
And you know what, Mr. Perry, I got to tell you, that's one of those things that I think makes a difference for communication. It sounds like that really matters to you and what you're doing for
And
how
that's,
and why
that's the
you're running.
main thing is the communication.
Gotcha. Very good. Well, I appreciate you coming on and visiting with us a little bit today. Good luck to you in running in District 9 for the council seat.
Thank you much.
All right. All right, guys, that will do it for this particular segment of Bayou Time. Don't go anywhere. A whole lot more local programming right here on HTV.
That's good.